In this video, I'll reveal the meaning behind the mysterious numbers Tabitha saw in her dream, uncover why Sara is being told to kill, and dive into the real story behind the events of From. Stick around, you won't want to miss these mind-blowing details. Let's dive in. In episode 1, during the opening scene, after Kenny finishes playing chess with his dad and starts talking to Christy, if you pay attention to the background, you'll notice that the clinic is actually an old elementary school. This is later confirmed when Jade's friend is in the clinic, and beside the bed, there are small pictures with numbers 8, 9, and 10. Likely used to teach children. In the next scene, we see an ambulance, presumably the one Christy arrived in. If you look closely, there are bloodstains on the vehicle, hinting that Christy was the only survivor. Interestingly, Christy refers to the ambulance as TROY, which might symbolize something deeper, possibly the mythological Trojan horse, hinting at hidden dangers. Detail number 3. When Julie and Ethan are talking, you'll notice a black car driving toward them in the background. At first, it seems like it could be Jade's car, but on closer inspection, there are multiple cars. This might be the first moment when their paths crossed or just a random car, though it feels deliberate. After telling Ethan that monsters don't exist, Tabitha and Jim are seen eating an orange. Oranges typically have 10 to 12 liths, possibly referencing the 12 children. At 14:57, Jim takes 2 slices from Tabitha, symbolizing their 2 children, Ethan and Julie. Immediately after, they encounter the tree, a detail that feels connected to this symbolism. At the start of the episode, when the drunk man stumbles home, the bar he mentions visiting is actually an old gas station, much like how the clinic used to be a school. This reuse of locations might signify how the town distorts reality. When the Matthews family tries to leave town for the first time after talking to Boyd, some key details stand out. On the first loop, you see electric wires, a white box, and a railroad light. But on the second loop, these details disappear. On the third loop, when they take a different route, the railroad light reappears, suggesting the town's layout shifts as part of its trap. When Boyd finds Jade after the accident, look closely at Jade's wrist. He's wearing the same bracelet that Tabitha gave Jim. Similarly, Miranda gave the bracelet to Henry. I'll explain the significance of this detail later in the video. Detail number 8. When the Matthews family finds the tree that traps them, there's a strange mark on it. This same mark appears when Victor tries to chop down the faraway tree. A theory suggests Victor's actions created a paradoxical loop, trapping everyone in the town. At the colony house, when Julie, Tabitha, and Ethan enter, a boy approaches Julie and asks, "Do you remember me?" This might suggest that Julie time-traveled in the past, possibly to a time when this boy sacrificed his child for immortality. He could even be Julie's future boyfriend. Moving on to the next detail, after digging the hole, Tabitha has a dream where she climbs a lighthouse and sees several numbers. After analyzing them, I discovered they correspond to dates when past versions of themselves failed to save the children and escape the town. Examples include 1506, 1609, 1672, 1723, 1752, 1864, 1931, and 1978, dates marking the deaths of the cursed couple. The town's curse dates back to 1506 when the townsfolk made a deal with an unknown entity. In exchange for eternal life, they had to sacrifice their children. A couple resisted, trying to save the children, but they failed, leading to a curse tying the children's souls to the tree's roots. 1978 was the last time the couple, Christopher and Miranda, died trying to break the curse. The bracelet Jade wears originally belonged to the cursed woman. Each time she's reborn, she unknowingly recreates it, which is why it keeps reappearing. Smiley, one of the creatures, may be a member of the original townsfolk who sacrificed children. To uphold the agreement, he is reborn and forced to continue his sinister duties. The children often whisper Angkui, which translates to remember. This likely refers to how the cursed couple loses their memories after being reborn, requiring help to recall their past lives. The man in yellow warns Jim for helping Tabitha dig the tunnel, as this allowed her to uncover the children's souls. He emphasizes that knowledge comes at a price. After digging, Tabitha begins seeing the Angkui children. Number 16, in Season 1, Episode 6, Sara tells Father Cautry about 2 cars arriving in the past, leading to everyone's death. This likely references Christopher and Miranda, who uncovered the curse with help from the boy in white, but were killed by the man in yellow to stop them. In Episode 5, when Tabitha asks Jim if he's found any answers, Jim responds with 12, referring to the 12 children sacrificed in the original deal. Detail number 18. When Boyd and Sara are searching for answers, Boyd tries to take a bottle from the bottle tree. Sara warns him not to, as it could reveal the melody tied to the curse. And lastly, when Tabitha enters the tunnels, symbols representing the talisman, tree roots, the 12 children, the cursed couple, and the red entity are etched into the walls. These tunnels may hold the key to freeing the children's souls, but at a significant cost. And that's it. These were the 19 hidden details and references I found in From. If you have any theories about why Sara was told to kill Ethan, share them in the comments below. If this video does well, I'll definitely make a part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.